Hi everybody, it's Shannon. Today I thought I would talk to you a little bit about the power of positive thinking and positivity and how I really feel like that's the key to getting through things that are difficult in life, be it cancer or anything else. Specifically though, with cancer, some things that I have found that have been helpful, of course, are having family and friends there to support you. I can't say enough about how much it has helped. You know, when you're sitting in the infusion chair and you get like a text from a friend that says, "Hey, I know you're having chemo today. How's it going?" I mean, that just brightens up your day. Having my husband come with me every time that I go to something, even though it seems minute and stupid, means the world. Just to have like a hand to hold. That's great positive support. The other thing, though, is like the cancer community at large is a huge support, and there's a huge network, and there is a fabulous, wonderful app that you could get at the App Store. It's free. It's called Belong, and it's a cancer community app. And on it, there are people who are going through it, like me. You can join groups like Side Effects, which has been super helpful for me to know, like, this is what I'm going through. Has anybody else been through this? I also belong to like the colorectal cancer group. There's a breast cancer group, a lymphoma group, a bone cancer group. I mean, basically, you name the cancer, there's probably a group for it. But there's also the American Cancer Society is on there. So if you're having trouble like financially, or getting rides to chemo, they can hook you up, and they will. It's amazing. They'll give you the direct number of who you need to call. They'll tell you any programs that are available that they offer. I didn't realize how much the American Cancer Society did just like for the individual cancer patient. I thought it was more like research based, but they do so much just for individual people. So if you were having an issue, finances, they even have like an insurance group where you can say things about your insurance and stuff like that. They have an Ask the Oncologist, Ask the Surgical Oncologist, Ask the Radiologist. You can upload your scans and ask doctors questions. It's really a phenomenal app, and it has helped so much because, again, that's somebody who's going through the same thing you are. My husband can be there and, support me in ways that are immeasurable to me, but he doesn't have cancer. He doesn't know what it's like. And so it's nice to also belong to a group of people who are fighting the same fight you are every day. And so you get to hear like the great stories too about, this worked for me, and look, I used to have, stage whatever cancer, and I was able to beat it. So it's just a really nice thing. So I highly, highly, highly recommend Belong. On there, I'm Book Warrior. So the other nice thing about that one is, especially for like the colorectal cancer group, or the cancer that nobody wants to talk about because, some people have ileostomies or colostomy bags and stuff, and so it gets a little, I don't know, kind of embarrassing, or lots of people are like, ooh, that's too much information. Not so on this group. Everything's out there, and there's somebody who's been through it too, so you can ask whatever you want to. You don't have to be embarrassed. You don't have to think I must be the only one, because I guarantee you're not, which is really nice. I don't think stressing about things helps, because it's not like it'll change anything, so why stress over it? Lots of people do meditation, and they say it does wonders, and I have tried, but for some reason I just cannot make that a habit. I don't know what it is, but I have a hard time making that a habit. But I do a version of gratitude journaling. I don't really write it down. I just say it every night. I thank God for letting me live another day. And then I think of, a few things that I'm really grateful for. And sometimes it's as simple as thank you that today was not freezing cold when I came out of chemo, so that my cold neuropathy was not that bad whenever I was walking to the car. And sometimes it's, bigger things. But I do find that being grateful for things and realizing there's always somebody out there that has it worse than you do. I may have stage 4 colon cancer, but I guarantee you somebody else has got something worse. So I try to remember that. I do not have the worst thing out there. It could be worse. I do also think that work helps us so much. When I go to work on the weeks that I don't have chemo, like, I feel great, because while I'm working, you know, I work in an elementary school, you have to be present in that moment. You can't just, you know, start thinking about yourself and, you know, your cancer or whatever, because if you do, somebody's staging a coup in the back of the room, and that's not good. So, you know, it's kind of nice. You have to be on it. You have to be present in the moment, and I think that helps a lot. I always seem to have like a brighter, sunnier side to me on the weeks that I go to work, instead of the weeks that I have chemo. Of course, those weeks, you know, the side effects are really bad, so that's another reason why you feel crappy. But I think work definitely helps. So I would highly suggest, if you can go to work, even just part-time, try it. Even volunteering somewhere, try it. I think it does a world of good. Also, I think trying to make lemonade out of this lemon, whatever your lemon is, you know, that's why I wear like all different kinds of wigs. That's my lemonade. I get to be a different person if I want to be, and I can look different, and I can have fun with it, and that's just me trying to make a little bit of lemonade out of this lemon that I have been given. So try and find something that's fun and something that you never would have done before, and you know, you never know, it just makes you have a better attitude sometimes. You know, I call this wig my Grace wig, after like Grace on Grace and Frankie, the Netflix show. I love that thing. And my pink wig I call Frankie, because she's the like free-spirited fun one. So make some lemonade out of your lemon. Try something different. And the last thing that I try and do to stay positive is have short-term goals and a long-term goal. So, because I'm a goal-oriented person. Like, I have to have something in the future that I'm like, yep, that's going to be it. Which is why I think I also have a problem with meditation, because that's supposed to be like the here and now, and I'm such a planner. I think I have an issue with that. But my short-term goals are things like, I can't wait to see my daughter's high school graduation in May. I can't wait to drop her off at, you know, Auburn. My husband and I, and actually our whole family, loves to travel. And we've done that a whole lot. We've been very blessed to be able to travel all over. But I've never been to Egypt. And I have always, since I was like in, I don't know, 4th or 5th grade, whenever we learned about the pyramids, I've always said I want to see those in person. And so my husband and I, you know, booked a trip to Egypt for next winter. So, you know, those are my short-term goals to make it to. My long-term goal is to make it 5 years. And that goes along with my, like, word of the year, which I saw that on Pinterest, and I thought, oh, what a great idea. So my word of the year is, sorry folks, I'm about to have a cat in my lap, is believe. And I believe that I will be the, you know, 10% that make it to 5 years. And that's my long-term goal, because right now I'm not curable yet, but science and cancer research is just coming so far so fast. And so if I can hang around for 5 years, who knows? There might be some great new immunotherapy that can cure me, or at least help me live another 5 years, which would be tremendous. So have some short-term goals that you look forward to, make a long-term goal, and I think that helps. It gives me, like as a planner, something to look to in the future and to be here for in the future, besides just, you know, thinking about my family and my friends. So I really think a positive attitude is truly the key to getting through all this. It helps so much, because why throw a pity party? It is what it is. Everybody in life has got something. Everybody's got something. This just happens to be my something. That's what I figured out. And you know, sometimes I wouldn't trade my something for other people's somethings. I had a friend I worked with who buried her son, like 18, 19 years old last year. I wouldn't trade my something for that. So when I start feeling down, that's what I think about. Would you want to sit in somebody else's shoes? Maybe not so much. So have a positive attitude, everyone. Stay strong, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.